Madagascar, an island nation off the coast of Africa, a land of unique biodiversity and rich cultural tapestry. Since time immemorial, it has beckoned explorers, traders, and adventurers. Its mystique lies in its isolation, its diverse ecosystems, and the fascinating history of its people. Madagascar's story is one of human migration, cultural fusion, and the enduring power of the past. Over centuries, waves of seafarers and explorers have left their mark on the island. Their interactions with the indigenous Malagasy people have shaped Madagascar's cultural landscape. They have also left behind a legacy visible in the faces and traditions of its people. The 16th century was a time of European exploration. Portugal, a burgeoning maritime power, set its sights on the Indian Ocean. They were in search of new trade routes and riches. Madagascar, strategically located on these sea lanes, soon drew their attention. The island held the promise of valuable resources and a strategic foothold in the region. In the early 17th century, Portuguese ships began to arrive on Madagascar's shores. Their initial encounters with the Malagasy people were largely peaceful. Trade flourished, with the Portuguese seeking valuable commodities such as spices, timber, and slaves. The Malagasy, in turn, were exposed to new goods and ideas. However, this period of peaceful coexistence was short-lived. The Portuguese, driven by ambition and a sense of superiority, sought to expand their influence over the island. They encroached on Malagasy land and attempted to impose their culture and religion. This naturally led to tensions and sowed the seeds of conflict. As Portuguese presence grew, so did the resentment among the Malagasy. They saw their way of life, their land, and their beliefs under threat. Resistance grew, and what began as skirmishes escalated into full-blown conflict. One particularly tragic event stands out in this period: the Fort Dauphin massacre of 1642. Fort Dauphin, a Portuguese settlement on the southeastern coast of Madagascar, became a flashpoint for tensions. The Malagasy, angered by Portuguese actions, launched a surprise attack on the fort. Many Portuguese settlers, caught off guard, were killed. The massacre sent shockwaves through both communities. It marked a turning point in their relationship, one from which there was no turning back. The Portuguese, their pride wounded, responded with brutality, further fueling the cycle of violence. Section 4. The rise of the Mesticos. Bridging cultures. Despite the violence and mistrust that characterized much of this period, there was, another side to the story, one of cultural exchange and adaptation. From the interactions between the Portuguese and the Malagasy, a new community emerged: the Mesticos. The Mesticos, people of mixed Portuguese and Malagasy ancestry, became a bridge between the two cultures. They often adopted elements of both, incorporating Portuguese language, religion, and customs into their Malagasy heritage. The Mesticos played a unique role in this tumultuous period. The emergence of this mixed-race community highlights the complexities of cultural encounter. It underscores the fact that even in the midst of conflict and violence, human societies find ways to adapt, blend, and create something new. Section 5. Enduring Legacies. Echoes in the Present. The echoes of this historical encounter between the Portuguese and the Malagasy people continue to resonate in modern Madagascar. The legacy of Portuguese colonialism is visible in the island's architecture, language, and cuisine. Words of Portuguese origin have found their way into the Malagasy language. Architectural remnants of Portuguese settlements still stand as a testament to their presence. Perhaps the most enduring legacy, however, is the genetic and cultural imprint on the Malagasy people themselves. Genetic studies have revealed the extent of Portuguese ancestry among certain Malagasy communities. This is particularly true in coastal regions where interactions were most frequent. This genetic fusion is a testament to the enduring power of human connection, even in the face of conflict. The story of the Portuguese in Madagascar is a reminder that history is not a simple narrative. It is a complex tapestry woven from threads of exploration, conflict, adaptation, and ultimately, the enduring power of human interaction.